What is up, everybody? Today, Jack and Frank are going to be talking about ultra thin day guards, retainers, and guard health. So I will go ahead and flip it over to him, and I'll start asking him the questions.
Hey, I've got fistfuls of things. I've got retainers, I've got day guards, and I've got guard health. I'm excited to talk about all three. Jack, why do people wear day guards and retainers?
With day guards, day guards are for people who are constantly biting their cheeks or sitting down at the computer and just kind of grinding their teeth. So this would be the perfect person that it is for.
Exactly. Folks are not even aware that when they're sitting at their computer, they got their cheek and they're biting, and they only realize after the work is done and they, sort of change what they're thinking about. They realize, oh my God, I've been chewing my cheek. Or they clench really hard while sitting at the computer, not even knowing that they're doing it. And once the object of their attention shifts, in other words, they finish the sentence or the project is complete, they all of a sudden realize, wow, that their jaw is really stiff and sore. And so you're exactly right. That's why folks wear day guards. And ultra thin day guards make it possible for them to work at the computer and still be able to talk. Nobody necessarily knows that they have them on. They're easy to wear during the day.
What is an ultra thin day guard? What does that even mean?
An ultra thin day guard is crafted with this much material. So you can see there's not a lot to it. It's about 1 millimeter thick, and it comes out looking like this guard does here. Now, when you put one of these on, it's easy to talk and breathe. But what it does is it protects those surfaces of the teeth from each other so that while somebody's working at their computer, they've got the protection in. So when they start grinding or they start clenching or they start cheek chewing, that this will protect them from hurting themselves.
And since we started talking about the ultra thin day guard, I'll just continue with the questions that we've had from previous audiences.
Yeah, bring them up.
And the next question says, can I wear a day guard for sports?
Well, the answer is you probably shouldn't. And here's why. We just took a look at how thin an ultra thin day guard is or retainer is. This is approximately 1 to 1.5 millimeters of material. When you compare that to a sports related guard, this one made for fighting, you could see that it's substantially thicker. And this sucker is made for shock absorbency, where this one is not made for that same shock absorbency. It's made to just alert your mind that there is a protective surface between your teeth and that you shouldn't be chewing your gum, your cheek. You shouldn't be cheek chewing, and you shouldn't be clamping down at the computer.
Yeah, and now let's go ahead and flip it over to the questions on the retainer. First off, what is a retainer, and can I use my retainer as a night guard?
So a retainer is also a very thin piece of material. So I've got my retainer in here, and here is the same Essex style material that we make the retainers from. Now, a retainer is basically meant to be a snapshot in time of where your teeth are and to hold your teeth in place where they are from that snapshot in time. So if you're diligent in wearing your retainer, it will do exactly what it says it will do. It will retain your teeth in the position they're in now.
Correct.
It will not move your teeth, right? It's not an aligner, it's a retainer.
Correct.
What was the second part of that question?
Yes, it was, can I use my retainer as a night guard?
Well, the answer is, if you are not grinding and you're not clenching and you're not clacking with severity, then yes, you can likely use it at night. But if you're doing any of those nighttime activities, you'll probably find that you need a thicker night guard specifically for that use. And then you would wear your retainer during the day.
The next question that we have pertains to both the retainers and the ultra thin day guards, as well as every product that Impact has.
Yeah.
But how will I know if I can do my own impression?
You can, right? We're almost 85,000 mouths protected, and doing your impression is really simple with our Fit Kit. And we've we have created the instructions such that they come in written form, and there's a video available online. And so getting your own impression done takes about 2.5 minutes. It's as simple as mixing some putty together, putting it in the tray, biting down, and waiting a couple minutes for it to firm up. You can do it.
Right, as easy as you make that sound, I'm sure there's going to be a mistake here and there. What happens if I do mess up my impression?
Making a good first impression is pretty easy. But if there is something that goes awry with that impression, we've included an extra set of material so that you can try the second time. Easy.
So yes, you make it sound very easy, and yes, it sounds easy over the camera, but when I receive it seems a little bit more difficult. What can I do if I have some questions?
Do not fear, because we are here to help. And so if you have questions, you can email us, you can call us, you can text us, you can DM us. Any way that is good for you to get in touch with us, we're happy to communicate with. If through written means it's not enough, you still would like more help, no problem. Schedule a call with us. We'll jump on FaceTime or Zoom, and we will help you through the impression gladly. It's one of the things that we love to do with customers.
Right. And continuing on, the next question we have is, I put my retainer in the dryer with my PJs. Obviously not my best move since it went flat.
Yeah.
What should I do to get a new retainer, night guard, or phone for that sense?
A phone?
A phone. Sorry. The notification came up and I read it and accidentally said that. Or mouth guard.
Great. Look, don't put your guards in the dryer. It's not a good move. The heat, of course, reforms and deforms the guard. Another thing you should not do, which we get asked pretty often, don't put it in the dishwasher. That's right. No, you cannot put your guards in the dishwasher to clean them. What you should do, if something like this happens by accident, is let us know, because we've got your model and your impression on file. We can easily pull it out and craft another guard for you. This should also be said that dogs love the smell of saliva in your guard. So if you've got a pup at home, protect your guard from that pup, because they will root it out of the bag, out of the drawer. If you give them an opportunity, they're going to chew it up.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. We've definitely seen a lot of those,
every day,
especially recently. Let's move on to guard health. Can you tell us a little bit about what guard health is?
I personally enjoy guard health. I use it in my hockey bag, as you know, and I keep it at home on the shelf for our night guards as well. But guard health is, as it sounds, a spray which you put on your guard after rinsing it with cool water, and it kills up to 99.9% of the bacteria in about 60 seconds. Even more important, it makes your guard taste minty fresh, which is really nice.
Yes, and that is actually a quite good taste. Tell the folks that are watching, the folks that are going to be watching later on, what we have coming up with Guard Health.
Ooh, free Guard Health Week. It's actually live now, so if you follow the link that we'll put in the notes, you can get to the offer now. For $7.97, this is normally $15. For $7.97 in shipping and handling, you get a free bottle of Guard Health.
Very exciting. We're excited to actually release that to the masses and see how much people really do love it.
Yeah, it's coming. We sell quite a few bottles every month because folks love it. I think this promotion is going to be huge.
The last question that I have on my sheet from the frequently asked questions from folks is, whenever I put the guard I got from the store in my mouth oftentimes fills with spit.
Yeah.
Will your product put an end to this saliva river in my mouth?
Well, that's a real problem. And the reason that happens is because the store-bought guards don't fit very well. So there's a big glob of plastic in your mouth. And so the natural reaction in your brain and in your mouth is to produce saliva to help protect yourself. Well, when you have a guard that fits like this, tight and secure, you no longer have that problem. And so this is the only way, through Impact's super simple fit kit, to get a custom guard that fits perfectly so you don't have that problem. So I would highly suggest getting rid of that glob of plastic. Let us make you a custom guard that fits right And yeah, I think the saliva river will probably dry up.
I just want to leave everyone with this, that if you are watching this, in fact, 95% of our followers do watch this video after the fact. And for this video, it'll actually be 100% of the viewers. But when you are watching this, please drop some questions down below. We are happy to answer those, and always makes our day when we see these questions come through.
Oh yeah, anytime. DM us here, leave notes in the video, text us, call us, whatever you need. We're here to help you, and we're glad to do so. So, protect yourself with a day guard, keep your teeth straight with a retainer, and let us know if you have any questions along the way.
Thanks, everyone.